My name is Mueller, and the reason I joined B'nai B'rith is best summarized by an article about B'nai B'rith, and the reasons why I joined B'nai B'rith are beautifully said in this article. Through B'nai B'rith, my eyes were opened to the needs of the Jewish local community and of Israel. I found a need and place for my contribution, not merely by giving money, but giving of myself. My circle of friends has enlarged, and friendships have become more meaningful. B'nai B'rith filled a void in my life. It is all-consuming if that's what you seek. I enjoy the cultural exposure and participation in work and planning for the future. If you give, you are richly rewarded in turn. I joined B'nai B'rith in 1968, and it was an organization consisting solely of people of the Jewish faith. And at the time, I joined Sydney Lodge, which was a men's-only lodge, and was the oldest lodge in Australia. And I thought that being in Sydney Lodge could be a good background for my future involvement in B'nai B'rith. And I had a wonderful experience with some very experienced, seasoned leaders at the time who acted as my mentors and instilled in me the little bit of void that existed about Judaism and about the reason for B'nai B'rith being where it is and what it is, and the dreams for the future. And I joined in Sydney Lodge, but very shortly after that, Masada Lodge was formed, which was an offspring of members from Sydney Lodge that felt that in Sydney Lodge they had no choice of, no opportunity to advance their ideas, because it was mainly of senior people, old people that were steeped in tradition and didn't want any change, resisted any change. And so Lodge Masada was formed. And I was invited to become part of the foundation members of Lodge Masada. A term of a president was for 1 year at the time. I was the fourth president of Lodge Masada. After 4 years, I became president, having been senior vice president prior. And I had different ideas which were totally foreign. I wanted B'nai B'rith to be able to stand on its own 2 feet, not to be subservient to any other Jewish organization, but to be independent and follow an independent course, and be also part of the Australian general community. You know, I think B'nai B'rith has a wonderful future, but the policies that have been good for us for the last 50 years are no longer applicable today. And we have to be controversial. You know, if you want to arouse passion, if you want to arouse controversy, that's the way you get new members. Even if some of the new members aren't the kind of people that used to apply for membership in B'nai B'rith, we've got to open it to everybody and let everybody have a go. And I see that as the only way of continuing B'nai B'rith in the future in a role that gives us an important voice in the community.